Okay, this is going to be my video response to this guy on YouTube named Nathan Hoffman. This is his YouTube channel, Nathan H83, and he has some biblical type videos discussing different things, like this one over here, the curse of Jeconiah. He's got some on, well, this video in particular that I'm going to be answering, it says, how long were the Israelites in Egypt? And I would actually recommend that you watch this whole video, because I'm not going to play the whole thing before you watch my video, because you'll understand my response video a lot better if you've seen his video, because I'm not going to discuss every little point that he brings up. But anyways, I'm just going to play a little bit of this and kind of give my answer to this video in case you have watched this video and are a little bit concerned by it about the Bible. So I'm going to let this play just here for a second, and I'm not going to get too far into the video before I have a big problem with his video. So let me hit play here.
How long were the Israelites in Egypt? In Exodus 12:40 it says, "Now the length of time the Israelite people lived in Egypt was 430 years.
Okay, I got to stop his video right here. And you can watch the whole thing, make sure I'm not lying to you or anything like that. But this guy, and I'll give him credit, he does a great job with editing his videos, and he does a great job obviously researching. He does a ton of research, you can tell, but he is either very ignorant or he is a liar, because in the very beginning of this video he says in Exodus 12:40 it says. Now what's the it that he's referring to? Now most people that watch this, especially non-Christians, people that don't read the Bible, would say, oh, well, he's just reading from the Bible. Well, you have a big problem with just saying it or the Bible. There's hundreds of versions of the Bible today. And I'm sure this guy, Nathan, has heard the argument before, and maybe you haven't if you're watching this. So basically, in Christianity, there is only one Bible version. There's only one version of the Bible in English today that anybody thinks is actually perfect, and that doesn't need to be improved upon or updated or changed or anything, and that's the King James Version of the Bible. And that's what I believe. I'm a King James Bible believing Christian. And there are serious problems with new versions, with modern versions of the Bible. And this verse here that he is discussing is a great example of that. Now, instead of reading from that Bible that some, like me, claim is perfect, he is reading from a new version. And I totally 100% agree with him. This verse in this new version and in all new versions is an error. And so the way you can fix this problem is to read from the right Bible. So in this video he is going to point you to the Greek Septuagint, which is, he claims, is an older version of the Hebrew and all this junk and stuff. And he does not believe that any Bible is perfect. So but the way you clear this verse up, and just to give you a short kind of brief synopsis of his video, basically there's no way that the nation of Israel, from Abraham until Moses, there's no way that they dwelled in Egypt for 430 years. Just because of the genealogies given in the Bible, there's just no way that that could have happened. So this is an error in this version. I think this is the NIV. Now notice he doesn't tell you what version this is. Like I said, there's no footnote, it just says Exodus 12:40, as if all Bibles say the same thing. Now if you look at Exodus 12:40 at a site like Bible Hub, like this, you will see that all of these new versions have issues. And there's one Bible here listed that does not have an issue with this verse. There's no error, and that's the King James Bible. So before I read that, just notice how all of these say the same things, just in slightly different words. You know, now the length of time the Israelite people lived in Egypt was 430 years, and so on. They all say that. The King James Bible says, now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Now that says that the sojourning of the children of Israel was 430 years. This verse does not say, you cannot deduce from this verse that they were in Egypt for all that time. All this is a description of where they were in the context of this chapter, and that is during the Exodus. So all this verse is saying is that the children of Israel were sojourning for 430 years, and the last place they were when they left when they, finally came out of, when their sojourning was over, I guess I should say, is they were dwelling in Egypt at that time. Now he will claim that the Septuagint says that the time that the children of Israel were in Egypt and Canaan was 430 years. And yeah, that is right. I mean, they were in Egypt and they were in Canaan. But the King James Bible is not an error in this verse. There's no error here. It says that they were sojourning, which means they were strangers, basically, for 430 years. It doesn't say that they were in just this one place. So, yes, you have an error when you blankly say the time that the people of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years. That is 100% incorrect. But the King James Bible, God's perfect word in English, does not have an error in this verse. So, my first question to Nathan is, why didn't you read from the King James Bible in this verse? And why didn't you say what Bible you're reading from? He spends all of his time talking about the Septuagint and older scriptures and things, older manuscripts and all this. Why doesn't he ever talk about the differences between the new versions and the King James Bible? That's my question to him. So my answer to this video is there's no error in this verse in the King James Version. And I'd also like to add, if you're using a new version, your Bible has an error in this verse, and it has errors in many other verses. And so if you truly are a Christian, that should bother you, that your Bible has errors in it. So why don't you read from the one that has no problems? So that's all I'm going to say for this video. And that's going to be it. Thanks for watching.